I've learned that on YouTube now you can give these little gifts. They're so cute. When I go on people's lives, I give it to them. If you guys didn't know, I'm just letting you know. They're cute. They're like little. They're trying to do it like TikTok, I guess. It's cute. But I learned that. But if you're watching, maybe you want to fast forward a little because I like to wait until everybody gets in. So to give the message, guys, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It is. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and things are looking good. I wait for people to jump on real quick. Got a couple of hairs there that I need to take care of. I've been doing the laser treatment on my chin hair and stuff, so I can, I don't have to wax or pluck or all that because it just makes it thicker and worse. So I have the at-home laser treatment. It works really well, but it doesn't. Lasers don't take out white hairs, by the way, just so you know. It's weird. It's weird, but it's how it is. Okay, I'm gonna say this real quick because I want to tell you what spirit has been given to me lately. Like financially, you're gonna be looking at. You guys can hear me, right? All good. Let me shut this off. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me now? And talk to Magdalena today. Can you hear me now? Have you ever seen that movie? I like it like that. What's that movie called? I like it like that. No, with Chino. I think it's I like it like that. Anybody ever saw that movie? It's I spoke to Magdalena today. Can you hear me now? And then the guy from Selena, he plays Chino in the movie, and it's like a Hispanic movie. It's really good. I don't know if you ever seen it. It's an old movie. I know. I'll come get you where you at. Let's go. I'll come get you right now. Right now, let's go. Let's go have a day together and go chill around and drive around and do stuff and be kids again and have fun and all that good stuff. I need to wax my eyebrows though. If I pick you up like this, you're gonna think I'm some hairy monster. I look really scary with my eyebrows right now. Ow! It hurts so bad. Oh my god, I'm so sensitive on my eyebrows right now, bruh. Mhm. Got one little way here. Okay, I hate that. I hate that we get it, but it is what it is. Okay, guys, I know I'm a weirdo. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I just like said I'm gonna let it hang all out. I'm just gonna be myself, and like whoever doesn't like it, it's just like I don't know what to do because like this is who I am. I'm weird. Like I pluck my chin hair sometimes because I'll get like one or two here. Like sometimes I'll just like I drink my ice water all day, and my daughter hates it. It gets on her last nerves because I'll be like, she hates it. She hates it. Okay. Um, I don't agree with your lifestyle. I am the perfect example of how you live your life. I'm wealthy, successful, beautiful, and God loves me. That's amazing. You don't agree with my lifestyle? What's my lifestyle to you? Okay. I love you guys. Okay, I've got to say, Spirit says that what's coming to you now is like you are signing some paperwork. I see you like taking some papers and signing them. You're gonna be receiving some financial help. I'm hearing. Okay, we are. I'm gonna say we are gonna be receiving some financial help from the universe. There we go. The Sun card. The Sun card. I'm seeing a Virgo and a Leo here. You're traveling. You're taking a trip to somewhere that you've always wanted to go to. I'm gonna give you guys some advice that I wish someone would have get. Well, they kind of did, but I kind of like really okay. Let's say tomorrow, one of us, like even me, right? We win $10,000, or we get $100,000 from the universe. Let me tell you something. You'll look at that check, right? $100,000, right? You'll be like $100,000, right? But listen, that's 100 times that you can spend $1,000. You hear me? That is 100 times that you can spend $1,000. Let me repeat that to you. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so there's like these new like little gift things they're doing like TikTok on YouTube. I love it. Yesterday I was in some girl's live and I kind of like the way she reads. She does like astrology. She's new, never saw her, but then like ran into her. She has like very little followers, which is usually who I like to watch most of the time because they're more authentic and they're still in their healing, like doing healing stuff. There we go. The Sun card again. The Sun card. hmm Yeah. Okay. No, it's not even. It's obviously pay your taxes, but remember, 10,000. It's 10 times you can spend $1,000. Does that make sense to you? So it seems like a lot of money. You're like, I have $10,000. That's it. But it's 10 times you can spend $1,000. Do you understand that, right? Or it's 100 times you could spend 100,000. 100 times you could spend $1,000. That like it might look big, but remember, 100 times. So uh every if you think about it, if you spend $1,000 every month, right, on your bills, right, a thousand, just remember that. Just remember that because you need to know that. And I would say this time around, whatever you're getting, receiving this, I keep hearing a winning, or it's like it feels like a win. Whatever it is, it's gonna feel like you won. My point is, you're gonna feel like you won something, right? It could be an actual win, right? But it's like an opportunity and it has to do with work. And whoa, I mean, this is confirmation right here. Look at that. It's celebration, right? Positivity and celebration. This is whoa, the Ace of Cups just came out right in my hands. Look at that. This is like a cup overflow with energy. I tell you right now, last night I wrote something out. I don't know if you guys read it, and I said, wish you could do like a scene. Let me see something. Oh, you can. Here. So look, I just want to show you because this is like a message for you too, okay? When the heavens made me, I chose to assist the light and advancements. I didn't know I could do this. Oh my God, I just learned this. When the heavens made me, I chose to assist the light and advancements in human spiritual advances. They had in mind how humankind would be severely programmed to follow the Matrix agenda, follow the reptilian leaders who have infiltrated the earth long ago, and have their grip strongly on the human government and religions. When they chose me to bring you all the messages of abundance and blessing from your guides, angels, starseeds, and ancestors. They told me to come here and reprogram you into thinking positive things, into thinking good things, positive, abundant messages, because they knew you needed someone to give you hope. So when I give you hope, take it. I offer you the chance to reprogram your thinking to knowing how powerful and great you are. We are rising. The light is here to get back whatever the darkness stole. And you are a healer too. We need you too. I'm not alone in this. You are with me. Now, go and reprogram their minds to think only good. Good luck. We are with you. hmm You see that? You see that, right? Okay. Right. So you heard that, right? So when the heavens made me, they made me to find other light workers like me, other healers like me, other people who are going to reprogram people. I can't believe I just discovered green screen on here. I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. I didn't know that. I'm like looking at this thing on the side now. I know. So because when I want to show you guys something, they're finally coming to a point where like they're helping you. They want you to reprogram your mind to think positive right now because of what blessing you have. And I'm only here to give us the knowledge that when this financial blessing comes to you, you're needing this right now. So like I'm gonna say this to you right now. You need this right now. Like okay, I'm gonna say this clearly, all right? Last night I was talking to my guys, and let me just tell you, like I don't like to tell too much of my personal information when I talk to guys because it's personal between me and them. But like last night I was like, all right, like listen to me. I'm gonna tell you right now. I came here. I'm on the mission, and I'm here to report back for duty. So I'm reporting back for duty. I'm gonna tell you like this. I know that it's hard because the darkness took over a lot, and like they were taking from everybody and stuff like that. Love and light, clear it. And I said, like, I think it's time like the light workers get comfortable on earth too, because when we're comfortable, we're able to be of service better. You understand what I'm saying to you? So now I'm talking to you like I'm not saying like, oh, you like literally don't do nothing to help yourself or others. You're just sitting back and thinking like you're gonna get money out of nowhere. You might, because it happens to people like that. It's a test for them to see what they're gonna do. So if that does happen for you, please be smart with that financial blessing because Spirit says like if you see something, you like something, or you want to invest in it, do it because it's like this. It's like Spirit says bring that in order for more money to come, you got to move money. Like I'm seeing 711 right there, 71111 and 7112. Okay, right there in that thing. It says Chinese acupuncture and then 711 and a med center. See what I'm saying? It's like you're the healer, and you're being guided right now. I saw 117 today. Last night I was seeing 1117. Lots of that number. So it's a lot of like new beginnings, especially with your higher self. You're coming to that point where you're getting to the point where you're like in the heavens, right? You heavenly child, I'm hearing you heavenly child. I tell you right now, and when I say this to you, this is like, let's say like tomorrow, like let's just say tomorrow, like if I was watching me, right? If I was watching me as a reader and I was like, oh, I like this girl, like she guides me, she helps guide me. Let's say, and then tomorrow I won $1 million. Like I'm probably gonna, and then I hear her saying like she wants to open up a retreat, she wants to do that. I'm the type of be like, yo, listen, I'll put up money, open your retreat. I don't want, I just want to be a part of it, like in some way, teach me, mentor me, and then whatever that 100,000 is a gift for me to you, right? Like that's what I'm saying. That's what it's gonna be like almost like someone's gonna gift you, or there's gonna be a financial blessing. The universe is gifting you for something. I'm somebody's shoulder here. My shoulder usually like hurts, but I just got on here and my shoulder started really hurting, my right shoulder. I don't know what's going on, but spirit wants me to mention that you've been having an issue with that and it's been bad. Okay. Also I'm getting picking up this morning. I was like, I slept funny. Like I don't know what I was doing, but I was in such a deep daze of a sleep that I was sleeping like on my face like this, and I shouldn't have been sleeping on my breast because I got the breast reduction surgery, and for like 6 to 8 months it's not fully healed. I still feel my boobs are not fully healed. They're numb. I can't feel some parts of it and I feel other parts of it too much, but I slept wrong. And I swear to you, I woke up, I thought I couldn't breathe. I was like, because I was like, I guess pressure of my lungs and my chest was like this. And like, if there's something about the way you're sleeping that needs to change. I'm hearing wear those things, those nose things. Like you don't have to go check your nose. I'm hearing that very strongly. So listen, when I talk to you about like what I'm hearing, spirit will mention something that I'm dealing with or I'm going through, and be like mention that because somebody else is going through the same thing and they need to go get it checked out. So I do see something with the nose, like with me. You said like I've been having a problem breathing, like not having a problem breathing. I don't want to put that out there into the universe, but it's been difficult to fully get air into one nostril. So like I sleep with that nose thing, and then I put like frankincense oil and eucalyptus oil and peppermint oil under my nose at night. Like I'll put it right here, like just for a little, and inhale it, and it like helps me so much. And then I'll do coconut oil. I'll sniff coconut oil. Like if you are a person who's ever sniffed any drugs and you're like coconut oil, ill, that you was sniffing cocaine off the back of somebody's truck. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But no, but anyway, let's not talk about that too much because I see some people like to like judge that I talk about my past with the drugs and all that. I do that for a reason because we are making that shit so taboo, being, somebody who did drugs or somebody who drank too much or smoked too much weed or took pills, and you stopped and you're afraid to talk about it because you're afraid of what people think about you. And that's the taboo issue that we have in. That's why so many people are hiding their addictions because they're afraid of what people are going to think about them. And instead just being like, yeah, I'm addicted to something right now and I need help with it. You know what I'm saying? More like we have to be able to talk about things out loud because if not, then the people that are struggling are not going to see somebody like me being okay with sharing that. And then they probably won't get the help that they need. So if I'm standing here in front of you telling you, oh, like, oh, I used to pop pills, blah, blah, blah. I was a baddie, like a bad girl, like base there, hanging out, doing party and go to the club, popping ecstasy and Molly. Dun, 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 dun. And it was fun at first, and then it turned into something dark and scary for a little while. And then, like I said, um, I have to talk about it because it's one of my missions in life to have experienced that and gotten through it. Okay. So if you don't like that I speak about that, I'm sorry, but I have to because there are some people that are watching. We saw 117 again that need that somebody to say something like that. They need it. They have to hear it. So I have to be honest and raw and real because if not, then I might take that away from somebody who needs to hear something. Yeah, I don't do drugs no more today, and I'm being honest with you. If I did, let's say if tomorrow I accidentally went out and I did drugs, I would confess to you guys because I don't like to lie and I'm not a liar. So if I was to do it, I'd probably come back and be like, oh God. you guys. I did coke the other night. Like, and I wouldn't be ashamed of it because I know we all make mistakes. We're human, right? We're not perfect, and that's what it is. That's what it is. So that's why you gotta like be strong and talk about it. So this way, like the entities don't like feed into your like what you're hiding. Like they your secrets will kill you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like hiding the secret that maybe you're afraid like you're gonna go out and drink again or smoke again, those entities know that, so that they'll use that as your weakness and they'll follow you to the club or to the bar and be like, come on, get some cocaine, get some. So you got to be like, I know what the fuck, like, and then they're like, oh, forget it, because she's very open. He or she is very open with it. We can't manipulate someone who's aware of what they're doing. Anyway, mhm. Thank you, DB. Thank you, babe. Why are you not? Didn't I make you a moderator? Anyway, I just, I don't pick and choose moderators based off anything. Sometimes if I see somebody making a comment that I like, I just, if you're like, I'll be a moderator, then you can be that. It's okay. As long as you don't, just remember, don't kick people out for no reason because we like the trolls, we love them. We want them to become a part of our group because they're usually a lot like us. We were trolls at one point too. We were like, hey, you're whack, you're corny. And then like there's the crow confirming for us right there. He's like standing on top of the tree, just confirming the messages. And that's right there in itself a message. The crow. That's the good news that's coming for a lot of people right now. Like I said, the light is coming to get back whatever the darkness stole. And so your chosen mission, whatever it is that you came here to do, Spirit says that we're going to try to make you, we're working with you right now to try to make you more comfortable in your mission so you don't have to feel like you're in survival mode all the time. Because I do see some of you really feeling like you're in survival mode all the time and you're tired of it. Like you're not in survival mode. You should be in living mode. And I see like this summer, this spring, fall, summer, I just see like two claws from the crow. That's a good sign. I see that blessing coming to you this summer, this spring, this fall. I would say for a lot of you, it's gonna be like in the end of springtime when you're gonna start seeing these changes taking place. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, guys. I love it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When you're praying, how are you praying? All right, let's do it. Let's really quickly. How are you praying? Are you like, please God, please can you please help me, or are you doing what I'm taught to do by my guides? I want to thank you for the blessings that I'm receiving right now. I want to thank you for all the good things you're bringing my way. Thank you for helping me with my good health. Thank you for helping me feel wealthy, healthy, mature, beautiful, sexy, loved, and very healthy in all my body parts. Thank you for helping my bones heal. Thank you for helping my heart heal, my stomach, my gut, my chakras. Thank you for clearing my mind, keeping my mindset clear, and thank you for everything you're doing for me. I truly appreciate it. Like as if it just happened. You want to make that prayer like if you're praying to Jesus, you're praying to God, whoever you pray to, it doesn't matter. You pray to who you want to pray to, as long as like I'm not gonna say if you're praying to Satan and all that dark shit, just be careful with all that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, just be careful what you call into your energy. But either way, I'm not gonna judge you. But I'm just telling you, like, just be careful. So you're praying, so you're gonna say thank you, like you're getting it right now. So thank you for this blessing, this financial abundance that I'm ready to receive. Thank you for the home that I'm living in. Thank you for the car that I drive. Thank you for the, even if you're not driving it. So like before I manifested this car, you guys know I was, you know, in debt at the time. My license was taken from me. I had uh tickets and all this shit was like I had to pay a lot of money to get my license back and I didn't have the money at that time. So I kept saying thank you for the blessings, the opportunities. And then I started like doing readings and saving money and really hustling. Like I got on the computer, I was hustling every day. Boom, 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 boom. I was making my healing boxes. I can't lie to you, I was like overworking myself a little bit, but I had to at the time because I needed my license. And I did all that. And then finally I was walking into the license place and this my timing, the time I had on my ticket was 9/11, 9/11. Mind you, I'm born on 9/1, September 1st. But the point is like 9/11 represents like something that was something like emergency. You could represent something that was an emergency that you went through, like 911, the police, like I was in jail and all that stuff, right? And it represented that I was done with all that and I was ready to take on this new thing. And I walked in, I got my license, I came out ecstatic. I was so happy. And then like a couple of months later, like a year, like 6 months later, I got I got my car and I worked extremely hard to get it. So there's no ever a reason to be jealous of people, especially someone like me and you, because we work super hard to get to this point, right? It's not like nothing's handed to me. Nothing's, and I'm gonna say that when I say nothing's handed to me, I say to the universe, everything's handed to me. The universe spoils me. I'm his favorite child. It always gives me what I want. But what I'm saying is nothing's handed to me as far as like I work towards it, right? I manifest, I do put in the work, I do what I gotta do. And I tell you right now, Spirit wants you to start your YouTube channel. You're being guided right now. Start your YouTube channel, start your Instagram, your TikTok page. I went from and I'm only sharing this with you guys, please, guys. I'm not here to make nobody jealous, and I'm not. There's no reason to be jealous of me. I promise you. I promise you, because I'm like you, but the difference is I'm standing here in front of you because I had to get the courage to do it, right? Because I went from, you have to understand, I'm telling you, sharing this so that you can get the inspiration for yourself. I went from somebody who was known as Bad Girls Club Flow, like fighting and yelling and all that shit. And I had to reinvent myself completely. So when I say to you, like the people that are following me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, 70% of them do not know that I was on a TV show. When they hear it, they're like, "Oh my God, I knew you from somewhere." Or most of them are like, "I didn't know you were on TV." So when people say like, "Oh, it's easier for you, you got a YouTube channel," no, it's not, because I started my YouTube. I only had 800 followers, okay, and that was from just a regular YouTube. Where the way that you get a lot of followers, let me tell you guys, I'm gonna tell you how I've been getting a lot of followers on Instagram. On Instagram, leave cute comments, good comments. I get like 40,000 likes on a comment. Like there was a gambling thing and everybody's like commenting, and I commented. I'm just sharing with you how I'm getting followers through comments on Instagram. It's insane. This is a tip that you need to take down, because people will follow you based off a snarky, funny comment that you make. On YouTube, I sometimes see like these funny people there. You call them trolls. I fucking think they're hilarious. They always have the wittiest comments and shit like that, and I love them. I think they're so funny, and I just don't hate them because I know that it's just like some young kid who's like mad smart and he just knows how to like play people. It's funny because he has gifts and talents that he's not using for his highest good. Instead, he's commenting on YouTube when he could be doing God knows what with that wit and charm. He could be a comedian, right? So on Instagram, like I'll get like 40,000 likes on a comment. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I send it to my brother. I'm like, bro, look at the likes on this comment, and I got them because I make comments that are like catchy towards the video. I see a popular video, I go in it and I comment, and then it ends up with a lot of likes, and I get followers from it. Of course, I get followers from my videos and from posting every day. And another trick I've learned, on YouTube, you can post every day. It's fine. But on TikTok and Instagram, only post every other day. So you want to, let's say you put a video on TikTok, you want to leave it running for at least a day or two, for 2 days, because you want to get those views, right? So because if you post another video, oftentimes when I post like one video and then another, my crown chakra is on fire right now. And that's so beautiful because I'm sharing tips with you that others won't share with you, because content creators are selfish and they want it all for themselves. But you have to understand something. Don't post every day, because then they don't get a chance to see the last video. So you want to give it like 24 to 48 hours. On TikTok, I give it like 48 hours, so people can get the message, because then they miss that message, and then that's a lot of people won't scroll through your messages. They're gonna just look at that one and move on. You know how you do when you see somebody's profile page. And same thing with Instagram, right? The same thing. And Facebook, I just repost. I don't mess with Facebook like that. I don't like it's toxic. TikTok is very toxic to me too. It's not like a place I like to be at, but I like to post there, and that's it. I'm not interactive on TikTok. And just from posting, I'm making, a little money here and there from there, just from posting. If I was doing lives and all that, but I can't. I see people living on their lives all day long on TikTok. I can't do it. I just can't. Like even on YouTube, I try not to be on here 24/7, because have life too. And then I get into this space where I'm only working and I'm not enjoying my life. Spirit says, like, enjoy your life too, because right now, so we're all in working mode right now. We're all trying to figure out like how we're gonna get this money to get this next thing going on. But that's okay. Do what you got to do with that, but also take that time to rest. I want to give you this advice because Spirit says give it to them and tell them clearly. You need time to rest as well. And if you're not taking that time, your body's constantly in motion. The universe does things like make you sick or you'll get hurt, God forbid, not to hurt you, to help you slow down. So if you're like, man, like that, they're going to be like, okay. So as much as I work super hard, you guys see, I post every day. I'm like answering people and I work very hard, right? But I take those hours to myself where I just lay there. Don't forget, I'm not only my posting and doing a bunch of shit here, laundry, garbage out, clean the house, take care of this, cook some dinner, take care of my daughter, take my dog to the park, take my get my mom what she needs, go downstairs, clean the backyard because my stepfather's older, my mom's older, so I'm doing a bunch of shit and then I'm on here, so it's tiring, right? I'm cleaning the bathroom every day because I don't like dirty bathrooms, and stuff like this. So it's I noticed something. I've lately been doing that because keeping my body in motion always makes me like lose weight. I feel better when I'm just laying down all day. It's like terrible for me. My body hurts more and all that shit because the body in motion stays in motion, the body at rest stays in rest. So I've been kind of like in motion, but without like overdoing myself, learning that. And this is why I'm not doing private readings right now, not because I don't want to. I would love to. I fucking if I'm gonna make $400 or $500 an hour to do a private reading, which is well worth it because it's not just a reading. You're coming to me for a full healing session. Like I want to be able to say, you're gonna pay that 500, but for a year or two, if you follow the direction of spirit, you won't need no other therapist, And not only that, the people that do pay that price, they're able to text me throughout the year and ask me like, hey Flo, what do you think about this? And I'll answer for them. Or can you recommend the meditation? I'm basically mentoring them like towards the through the year after they do a reading with me if they want to ask questions and stuff. Obviously, if they're not getting over, don't get crazy. Like try start texting me about your dreams every day and like I saw a butterfly today. What does it mean? Like because some people have done that. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what it means. You got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm here to tell you this for a reason because some of you are like, here's the thing, like there's things you want to do, you want to create, you want to do this, you want to do that. So I'm telling you to start somewhere. I started with nothing in my socials and I'm doing really well now. And every day I manifest more and more views. That's why I tell you guys share my videos and all that because it helps, right? And guess what? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm trying to inspire you. I hope it's working. Let me tell you another thing. I didn't have nothing fancy. I wasn't out here like hair done, makeup done, perfect background. Bitch, some of my shit looks mad ghetto. Like, and people still loved it. You know why? Because the authenticity. I stuck with who I am. I didn't try to change or pretend to be someone else for social media. And here's what happens when you do that. Yes, those other people have a million followers and all that because they're like perfect looking, whatever it is, right? And people are like, I want to be like that. But you have to understand something. There's a difference between followers and supporters, right? There are followers and there are supporters. So those people that will have 1 million followers, when they sell a product, maybe 200 people out of those million will even look at the product or buy it. As opposed to if you work authentically and you do this and you do that. Let's say tomorrow I made a t-shirt, which I'm going to be doing, but I know people will buy it. Not because my t-shirts are the best, because they want to support my mission because they know I'm on a true mission. They see you. People like you see you. I see you. We see you. You see me. Why? Because we have the authenticity that no you can't buy nowhere. This is not something you could buy off the street. Authenticity is a thing that's earned. It's not bought. So your authentic self, keep doing what you're doing, keep being who you are. This is a message. It's a message to tell you. I'm telling you, I started from like 0 followers to like now, and it's not about the followers. You know that. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm telling you this for a reason. If you're afraid to start something, don't be afraid of it. What did you go through? Did you go through rape? Like, did you go through, God forbid, but I know people have been through it. Child stuff. Did you go through family, toxic karma? Make a YouTube channel about it. You might be like for like a year, you might be like, I'm only getting 12 views, I'm only getting 100 views, only getting 50 views. But no, don't do that. That's what I did not focus on. I didn't focus on how many views do I have every day. No, I just sometimes would look and be like, oh shit, I got a couple of views on this one, and I kept going. I talked about things that I experienced. I did readings, I did that, this, that. You're a reader, you want to be a reader, go and do readings. You want to be a healer, go and teach people how to heal. You know how to make something, you know how to you have a gift in art, you have a gift in whatever. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Just do it because here's the thing: there's people out there who are sitting at home, they're bored as shit, and they're looking for someone to inspire them. So maybe I can't resonate with them, but they don't resonate with me. But do you mean videos ranting about what I went through? Exactly. And you don't have to rant. You can just talk about it. Just go on a video, like call your YouTube channel something like My Authentic Self or My True Story. That's a cute title, My True Story. I like that. My True Story. I would be like, what's this? Or Tales from the whatever you want to call it, like your life, and then get on there and start somewhere, like get on there, do a video. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many people are going to see this, but I would love to talk about what I've experienced in my life, and maybe through my healing on this, you can also get healing. I've used these books to heal myself, and you could talk about it, and I promise you, you will heal 10 times faster too. 10 times faster because you're going through the healing with these people. I promise you. I'm telling you right now, all of you here, you want to know something? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not here to just tell you good things are coming to you. I'm here to inspire you to start something. Just like me, I want to start stuff. I want to start my t shirt. I know when time comes, I'm going to be bing, 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 busting things out. But I feel right now my spirit's saying, like, prepare and think about what you want to do and get, connections and do what you got to do. I'm like, I got a connection for this, I got a connection for that. And I'm picking up people and I'm connecting with it. And then when it's time, I'll bring it all together and it's time, but don't feel rushed and don't put yourself under pressure. And slow and steady wins the race. Yes, preparation phase. Slow and steady wins the race, because one of the things that we do as humans, we want to do shit so fast and get it done. But when you do it fast, it goes fast. Like a person who plays at the casino and they win $10,000 that fast, the first time they don't know how to handle it, that money's going to go really fast. As opposed to, let's say you learned that lesson, you learned that $10,000 lesson. It cost you a lot of money to learn the lesson, but now the next step comes in slow and steady. And you're wanting $1 million to come in next, but Spirit's saying, I'm going to give it to you in intervals. So, 10 here, 15 here, 20 here. Throughout your life, you'll always have a chunk of money coming to you. You're worried about it for no reason. It will find you, it's coming to you, but we want you to learn the lessons from each time that you've experienced. What's your lesson? Are you too giving? Are you too nurture? You do too much, Minnie, my love. Are you too giving? Are you too much, like every time you get money, you give to this one, give to that one, which is beautiful. It's so beautiful to be like that. I'm the same way as you. If I can, I will. But I've learned that lesson, like, here, flow. It's okay to give and to nurture, but you have to give to yourself and nurture to yourself. You wanted to get your lashes done, let's say, right? You wanted to go get your nails done and you didn't because your brother needed to borrow money, or you wanted to do this, you wanted to do that, and you didn't because you were afraid that you know what if your daughter needs you to pay a bill or whatever. And it's lovely that you're giving. I love that you're nurturing, I'm hearing Spirit say, but also nurture yourself. Nurture yourself. You can still be giving, but like Tyler Perry, I'm going to mention this again. Okay, Tyler Perry said the first time he made $1 million, he gave it away to all his family and friends and he lost it all. The second time he made it, he did that again. He gave money away, trying to help people invest in things, and he ended up back at zero. The third time he made the money, he said, I'm not going to give nobody anything. I'm not going to tell anybody what I got. And I'm going to make sure that I am taken care of first, fully. And then when my money's right, if I want to dip into a $2 million little thing and take $100,000 out and give 5,000 to this family member, 5,000 to that family member, 5,000 to charity, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make sure that when I do it now, I do it after I take care of myself, after I take care of everything I need. Like you need your hair done, your teeth, your body, whatever, chiropractors. Those are things that I think of. Like I need a nice chiropractor. I want a nice teeth done. I want, the little things that I think of. And I've learned that we have to learn something. And like somebody said to me the other day, oh, you shouldn't talk about all the things that you're going through, because what if your manifestations don't come to fruition because you're sharing it with people? That's bullshit. My manifestation is my blessing. They're not going nowhere, whether I share with you or not. But here's the thing. I also understand that there's people who want to see you do good and there's people who don't want to see you do good. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Slowly but surely, if you continue to be your authentic self, those people that want to see you do good, they're going to find you and they're not leaving your side. I am very loyal to people that I fucks with. I'm very loyal to them. I'll be loyal forever. I'll never talk shit about them. Nobody will ever hear a word bad about this person. I don't even care if they did something to me. I'm not gonna be like da, 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 da. If I'm with a friend and I'm sharing like my feelings are hurt, it's different. I'll be like, I really hurt my feelings when this happened. It's not gonna be like, you know what she did, girlfriend. Like I don't do that. You can ask anybody right now. Like we'll joke around and be like, you saw that bitch, but we're not like gossiping about them. That's not how I live my life. But when I see this here for you, babe, you know what's funny? Yesterday, Spirit told me this too. They said, when I see this here, look at this: the Sun card, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Magician. This is like, listen, action, creation, manifestation, self confidence, the beginning of projects and creative endeavors. Do you hear that? Yes. Yes, me too. I would love to do charitable work, but what are you going to do first? Take care of you first. Charity, giving, all that has to come after you are secure in your life. Your bills are paid, your debt's gone, you got your house, you got your car, everything's paid and good to go. And then you just see a bunch of money sitting there. You invest in the things you want to invest in. You get, your whatever you want, a business you want to do, invest in it, be smart with it. Understand that business is the first year. If you start something, you might go like, oh shit, I'm not really making money, but it will happen. You gotta, just like when you start your social media, whatever you're gonna start, guys, whatever you're gonna start, your platforms, your social media stuff, and all that stuff, when you start it, remember, you might feel like at first, like this shit ain't working out. It's not working out. This is crazy. I know that my goal, my dream is like something that I'm working on with my guides. They know what I like, they know what I want. And now I'm just seeing what they're gonna do with it. Look at that. 11194. Okay. Look at that. The magician, bro. Listen, this is celebration, joy, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth. Okay. This is the new beginning of success. Do you hear that? Listen, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. Listen to me. Happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence and joy, preparation, progress, foresight. Okay. And unified love. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like one of those years where you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna fall in love with somebody like, mhm. Ooh, child, now things are gonna get easier. They might be a Scorpio to this person, maybe, or they just have Scorpio energy. Endings, beginnings, change, and transformation. This is going to be a time of renewal for you. And I feel like you're going to be super happy this year. You told yourself, I'm hearing at 2024, you said, that's it. 2025 is my year. This is the year where I receive. I Everything I've given has come back to me 20 times fold. I'm able to be generous because I have an endless supply of finances coming towards me. The universe supports me in my endeavors. It gives me the finances, the blessings, the love, the light that I need to create whatever I want to create. I'm interested to know which card fell. See, there was pain. You had painful endings this year. That's needed to happen. Those wounds that were painful, they're healing. You are healing those pains from this year. It was really a tough few years for you. I mean, past 5, 6 years. I'm hearing one of the hardest things, but I'm going to tell you, and I know that you're going to help so many people with what you've experienced too. Like, you need to really start a YouTube channel for support. I'm here supporting people who've been through the same thing you've been through. And Maneri's coming to my mind, and only because like there's a title coming to my mind. I know Spirit's giving her this message, so I have to say it. Her son who was killed, something like unjustified justice. You know what I'm saying? Unjustified justice, something deep like that. Mothers with mothers in justice. Ooh, mothers in justice. Maneri, start the YouTube page. Start the foundation. Getting funding and all that stuff will come first. Start the YouTube page. Start it. What did I just say? Mothers in justice. Mothers in justice. Senseless murders. Yes. Yes. And then guess what, Minnie? You can go and look up all the murders that happened, like your son, and talk about all those cases. And you'll be able to because you're a mother who lost your son. If someone who didn't, and they're talking about that, the other mothers would be like, bitch, you don't understand what I've been through. Don't you dare talk about what happened with my family. But you've been through it. So, and always like start, like it's like a podcast. Senseless murder. Yeah, senseless murders. That sounds like a nice podcast. And I know like it's weird, but yo, listen, if you're gonna have something like that happen, that's tragic, turn it into something golden. Like your son tells me, and everybody, this is from Christian Vargas. He's giving you all this message. Every one of you needs to hear this. Maneri's son is giving you this message, okay? His guides and him are giving you this message. I feel this like so strongly in my heart. Listen to me. He says, yo, if something like this happened, why are you sitting around on this? Like, this is, I'm sorry to say it, but you're sitting on a gold mine. And he says it, like, I don't give a fuck that you're talking about my death and all that. Make money off of it, mom. Go live your life, guys. He says, go take what you've been through and do something with it. Why are you sitting here crying about this shit? Fuck it. I know what happened. I know you're sad. I get it. Grieve. Do what you got to do. I'm sorry, but this is how I'm hearing it. If it's rough and too much, this is how I'm hearing it. I know you gotta grieve. I know you gotta go through it, but yo, enough with that shit. Go do something with it, man. Come on. Like in honor of me, man. Just do it for you. You know, I want to see you happy. I don't want to see you sad. You think I want to be here in the spirit world where I'm free, jumping and flying around? You may think, oh, he died like this. That's it. It's tragic. This person's saying, he's saying, I'm not sad. I'm not in a bad place, but it's making me sad to be around my family members and seeing them not let this go. He goes, especially for all of you. This is a message for you all from a true angel. He's not some kid that the mom says he was a good kid and but really he was not a good kid in real life. This is an actual angel, a light being. He's the truth right there. He comes to me in a light being form and he says, I'm giving you this message from the spirit world, okay? From the higher spirit worlds, not the lower ones, the higher realms. I want you all to understand the way I got killed. This is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry, Manir, but I got to say it. Please forgive me if I say anything that's out of line, but I have to. He says, say it exactly how I'm saying it, Flo. He says, hold on. What? I want you to go experience life. I don't want you. He goes, listen to me. I got killed, right? He goes, I got stabbed. It was a fight. It was an accident. He goes, I already knew this was gonna happen. My soul knew before I got here. I'm hearing that very strongly. I knew, Flo. Tell everybody I knew it was gonna happen. I just didn't know like in this physical form. But when my soul transitioned, I knew. Like I said, oh shit, I know. I remember I made a contract to do that. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to your mom, to everybody? I'm hearing that. Why would you do that, right? He's like, why would I do that? Why would we do that? Why would some of us who died and passed on make that contract to leave you and to hurt you? It wasn't that. We knew that we were you're the true angel of the house, right? We had to, it's like a martyr, but not in a martyr like energy. Oh, my crown chakra, not in a martyr energy. I had to choose that because Flo, especially for my mother, he said, my brothers and sisters, like they're gonna always their life's gonna be good and stuff. And the ones that are learning their lessons, for those of you who are watching, their lives are gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. He goes, well, my mother, she has been through this in many lifetimes. He goes, this the final lifetime, finally the lifetime where I want her to break through and live her life. She's been living for everybody else. You've been living. This is a message for all of you. You've been living for everybody else. Everybody else. Taking care of this one, taking care of that one. I want you to live for you, Flo. Go tell them all. Start a page. Did you lose a son? Did you have a miscarriage? Did you start, did you heal your addictions? Did you heal your wounds? Go start a page on it. Do it. Like people need your voice. They need your voice. Maneri, they need your voice. Mom, they need your fucking voice. Go do it. Stop wasting time and do it already. He says, take an hour out of each day. Get on YouTube. Start that. And he said, get a little microphone, get in that room, close the door, and just start talking about, hello, everybody. I'm not here to I'm a mother who's experienced this. So any story I talk about from here on out, it's based solely on the injustices of America. So what you're gonna do, now you do it how you want, but what you're gonna do, I'm seeing the name Vincenzo here. What you're gonna do is go look up cases like your son's and things like that, and then start talking about it. He said within a year, you might get to a point where all these mothers come together and there's some shit that you guys do. You change a law, you change something. Something gets changed. Whatever. Yes, I know you will. Whenever you're ready, you do it, Minnie. But he says the sooner you start, the faster you'll heal. So if you have time in a little bit, my right ear is burning. If you have time now, mom, I got microphones. You need a microphone in area, I got you. All you need is a microphone and a phone. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm the one talking when I want to do my TV show, but mine is a little more complicated because I have to like find people, go to their houses, do readings, do healings, do cleansings on them, and have like somebody follow me with a camera. It's a little bit more complicated, but something like a podcast, you want to sit at home and do it. It's pretty simple to start. This is where Spirit says, I am spirit from the spirit world, and I'm telling you, we are not miserable here. Not all of us. The ones that are, they chose that existence for themselves. Even those of us who died miserably, we are happy here, and we chose these lessons. And now we just want to see our family members happy, Flo. We just want to see you all happy. Like I'm hearing spirit, just like a bunch of spirit talking and saying, we just want to see you guys happy. That's all we want. When we see you sad, it almost we keep you keep us in that vibration, and now we have to stay there. We got to lower our vibration to be around you because you're in that lower vibration. If you were to understand that we are in a higher vibration and meet us where we're at, we can communicate on a level that's phenomenal. He says, I'm hearing for all of you right now, he says, um, don't stay in communication with the lower astral people that have passed away around you. Could be ex-husbands, could be dads, I'm hearing, okay? It could be mothers, daughters. I'm hearing just like there's people that are, passed away a certain way that they're still living in that kind of like sad afterlife existence, which all you can do is tell them like I hope you're happy and I set you free and I cut you from my cords, like cut the cords between you and these people. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. When you speak it out, it loses some of its power over you. Exactly. So the things that you speak out and you let go of, like, let me tell you, until I started talking out loud to you guys about my addictions, had a problem letting them go. I really had. Like years ago, 3 4 years ago, I wasn't talking about it. I was scared. I'm gonna hide my addictions from people. I'm gonna hide the fact that I'm a human being who doesn't know how or why I started doing drugs because I lived a good life. And how the fuck does someone like me who lived a nice little life, you know what I'm saying? I had a very strict family. We had a life like that. Nobody really did drugs around me besides the adults that I saw, but they were just people that, they were adults to me. And I was like, they're supposed to be doing that. And I forgot to say that, hey, I was a kid who saw some adults do drugs around me and sell drugs. And I ended up doing the same thing. And not that nobody wakes up in the morning and says, when I grow up, I'm going to do drugs. Or when I grow up, I'm going to, like a prostitute never said when she was 7, when I grow up, I'm going to be a prostitute or I'm going to be a stripper. The shit ran into her and then she just got stuck there. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can't judge people. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know. So, um, I'm pretty sure the universe or angels send you to me because when I watch your content, somebody just sent me a text message like that. Because when I watch your content, you made me feel like it's my guides talking directly to me. I can guarantee you that's what the rest of that message said. Okay, so I tell you right now, guys, listen, I'm not hyperactive. This is called channeling. I'm not talking too fast. You're listening too slow. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is a time for you to get into the space, headspace where what did you go through? The last step of your healing process is using what broke you and that you're healing yourself to help others heal from it. So everything that you've experienced and you went through, why do you think you went through it? Why do you think you chose that mission? Why did you choose for your son to get killed? Why did you choose for your child to pass away? God forbid. So I pray that's the hardest thing you could choose. That's why I know you're one of the top warriors. You're even stronger than me, and that's a lot to be said. And I'm pretty fucking strong, but you're stronger than me in 90% of the ways. I will not admit that to nobody else. hmm And let me tell you something. Those of you who've been through what you've been through, you chose that for a reason, you guys. You literally chose it for a reason. You knew when your heart came here, your soul came here. You knew you were gonna do this and do that. I knew. Whether I knew it, I didn't know it during the physical reality. But before my soul came here, when they chose us for missions, my right ear is getting hit so hard. I stood up there and I was like, all right, I'll go down there. This time I'm gonna. What lessons can you learn? Because we're having this thing. I heard them say. This is how I hear it. Uh, Zaurupuketa. That was my name, probably. I'm fucking 10,000 years old. They're like, we are having problem on Earth. And like, we don't speak, though. We telepathically communicate. We are having a problem on Earth. And one of the major problems we have is drug addiction. And a lot of people are being lost to it. And we're getting a lot of souls that are like getting stuck in between. So we need somebody to learn lessons for drug addiction. We need somebody to learn lessons between children who are being born and the fathers are not a part of their lives. We need somebody to learn lessons with family members, how they're karmically tied and attached to family members over and over again. They can't let this go because we need them to stop repeating these karmic cycles with their family members and thinking that they still have work to do. They're not forgiving people. Who's going to learn these lessons? And we were like this. I'll go. They were like, I'm going to warn you when you go down there. when your child gets killed, right? It's gonna be hard. You're gonna go through a lot. You're like, I know, it's okay, I understand. Or flow, when you go down there and you're choosing the lesson to learn about drug addiction. We need you to know how hard this is gonna be. You may not come out of it. You will die once from drug addiction. You may die and come back here and have to do it all over again. Are you okay with that? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it, right? You guys need a powerful star seed to go down there and learn these lessons, so I will. I will. And I had to learn the lesson because you're here as a light worker to report back for duty. So what you're learning, go back, report back for duty. Okay, spirit team, I learned something. Drug addiction is not just a thing that happens. Like I can tell them, like, it comes from pain, it comes from struggles, it comes from fathers not being around, it comes from mothers being karmically attached to you, it comes from doctors giving out medication, it comes from drug dealers. Like we have to work together to get rid of these drug dealers and all that stuff. This is why they're doing all this shit right now with all this stuff. I'm telling you right now, it's a collective thing where light workers are reporting back for duty and letting them know. Or, okay, when a son, we need to change the justice system down here on earth. It's not right. It's not right because as above, so below. They have spiritual court up in the spirit world, and they have court here. Same thing, different concept. Okay, I'm telling you right now, as above, so below. That's a saying for a reason. Okay, politics, all that. It's happening there. It's happening here. Everybody's doing the same things. That's why you have to understand. So what you're experiencing here is happening up there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my head was fine until I heard this message and they start confirming it to my right. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is like if anything could help you heal, what's that? Is what I just told you. That you as a light worker came here and like Jesus, you chose to learn the hardest lessons. You're a powerful warrior. You have to I want you every time you think about what happened to this person or to happen to them, just remember, I know it's hard for you because you never want to admit how powerful you are, but whatever happened or whatever you experienced, just remember, like when you start thinking about how sad that is, think about how you are so powerful that you chose to experience this and how powerful they are for choosing to experience it, right? So Maneri, for instance, her son, right? I would say like if I'm getting sad, like say you're getting sad about your son, obviously it's your son. It's fucking disgusting, terrible. There's nothing in the world that can explain it. However, if you can stop for a moment and just like look at Christian, like, what a fucking warrior. Like a war, and then he's gonna say, you're a warrior. And then you're both gonna look at each other and you came here together to learn one of the hardest lessons, to do something special here on this earth. Even if it means just starting a podcast or talking on YouTube and helping 5 to 8 mothers in the world not kill themselves or not hurt themselves over this. Imagine you start doing, and then you have these women, they're going to start commenting, oh my God, this happened to my son. It's so unfair, And like I said, don't get too, I'm hearing close to all the people that are in there because, some people, I'm hearing there'll be even people who will lie about their child being passed away to get the attention. So just, make sure you've done the research, you've done the studies. If anybody tells you something, don't I don't want you to get too involved in their sob stories because I know you're going to get involved. So don't, like I said, maybe you want to look up situations that happen like Christian and say, hey, this happened to my son and I'm here. This podcast is, like you said, senseless murders. I call this Senseless Murders because this podcast is dedicated to mothers around the world or people who have lost someone they love to a senseless murder and then they didn't get the justice that they deserved. And I need to talk about it because I'm going to heal through it and I hope that I can help you heal through it. Boom. Come up with a concept, the first video, do that. Post it, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Don't worry about who's supporting you, who's not supporting you. We all got your back. We'll watch that shit and we'll support you. All right, guys, I love you. This is my message to you. Promise me that you will at least try to prepare for what you want to do next. If not, if you don't start it, prepare. Start writing stuff that I wrote down years ago. Started taking hold like this year, last year. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm doing. And stuff that I wrote down years ago is coming now. It's happening. So things are shifting. Things are coming. Okay, things are coming. I'm getting a lot of heat in my crown chakra here. I'm hearing meditation, meditation, meditation. Meditate. Please meditate, okay? All right, guys? I love you. I will be back in a little bit. Okay? I want you to focus on meditation. Focus on the things that you need to focus on. Do not um, look at that. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven everywhere. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven everywhere. Come on now. That's insane that I just stopped here and all those numbers are coming up. Hi, honey. Can I see can I go back there, tobacco? Okay. Okay. They never have fresh tobacco. Amy, is this new? Is this new? New tobacco? Is this new? New? Okay. Because when it's like dry, I can't do it. Yeah. Oh, cigarettes? No, I don't like those. I don't like the way they taste. They taste different. Can you give me one cigarette? I want to try. Can I try it and then go to smoke it? If I like it, I'll come back and buy it. Okay. I just need to try it because. Can you give me one cigarette? I need to try it. Like that's why I like when you like live somewhere for a while because you got like the connections. Or we got going to the store. I don't have money on me. I forget. I'm like, oh, I forgot my money. They let me get away with like $50. Okay, I'm gonna try and see how I like it. Okay. How much is this here? 21? 24. I'm spending $24 a month to smoke cigarettes, bro. Yeah, catch. It's $24 a month to smoke cigarettes. I mean, it's not like cigarettes are good, but and then this is only tobacco and nicotine. It doesn't have nothing else. It doesn't have all those sprayed chemicals and stuff. It's just tobacco and nicotine. Thank you, Amy. I'll see you. I'll let you know. I'll text you. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you. The new guy. My baby. She rolled the cigarettes. I'm going to see how it tastes. If I like it, I'll just get a carton from her. But there's no need to because I roll it myself. I like it much better when I roll it myself. It's like I know like where the cigarette touched, what the tobacco touched. Sometimes I don't trust like what they, where they dropped the tobacco. It's like, remember back then, like, you used to do drugs and shit? You ever thought of, like, where these people are bagging that shit up? Then I would go hang out with some drug dealers and I'd be like, ugh. Yo, my mans, clean that table. You're bagging coke up on that dirty-ass table? Bruh. That's when I was like, now, when I think about it, I'm like, I'm not touching nobody's cocaine. If bagging that weed up, they're bagging that shit up. Nasty motherfuckers. Dirty-ass fucking apartments and shit. Fucking, ugh. Sometimes you gotta go to the trap to get the connect, you know what I'm saying? But then I would like go and then I would tell them too. I'd be like, yo, can I ask you a question? I'm like, no disrespect. I know I don't know you, but is that where you bag up every day? He's like, yeah, it's in my workstation. Yo, clean that up, bro. People are gonna get sick. Like, that's nasty. At least if you're gonna sell coke, like, clean it up, bro. And he was like, all right, you right, all right, I got you. I'm like, yeah, because you know what? I said, if it was someone like me, I'm not buying that shit from you. Knowing that you roll it, like you weed or whatever, you're rolling weed on a dirty ass table, smoking dust and shit, like literally the dust on the table. What the fuck going on? Yeah, I make a valid point. That's why I think about it now. Like when I think about doing drugs, it's not the same as before. Because when you're doing drugs and you don't give a fuck, you're taking risks every time. You don't know. And then you start growing up and your brain starts working a little bit and you're like, ew. You know what I'm saying? Ew. That's nasty. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how this tastes. Like she rolls them mad tight though. Is that machine sucks. I hate it. Hell no. That shit tastes like shit, dude. That shit is nasty and motherfucker. Blech. Yakakaka. No, thank you. I just go home and roll my own cigarettes. Yeah, I love you guys. So please just understand this, okay? Because I want you to know, like, I'm here to inspire you, but I'm also myself trying to inspire myself. It's not easy for me either. There are things I want to do that I can't lie. I procrastinated for a long time, but I also know it might have been procrastination, but I do know that it's all going to come to me at exactly the time that it's supposed to. Like, the dreams and wishes and hopes that I have, it's like the same with you. I have things I want to do and I procrastinate. I go, come on, Flo, just do it already. And then I get nervous or like something. What if it doesn't work out? What if, we all are just humans trying to figure this shit out as humans, but we're things we're not humans. We're so used to being from an alternate dimension where everything just works out for us easily that when we come here to Earth and we're like, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Bullshit, motherfucker. I don't like this shit. And you're like confused because you just were so used to everything. You didn't have to do none of this shit. Everything was ready for you. Food, restaurants, clothing. Like none of that shit was like you didn't pay for stuff and all that stuff. That shit was something that naturally came to you. Like you come from, first of all, some of you are very royal bloodline. I need you to understand some of you are from royalty. You know, royalty. I mean, ooh, like I'm saying, if your forehead is like a little wider, like not wide, but like it's squarish. Like mine is kind of like square a little bit. You see, if you look, it's kind of like square. And then I have this thing here. Is this retouch on? Okay, this is without the I guess it automatically retouch like puts it on retouch. Right here, if you look really closely, in this area, there's like this part of my forehead. It's like a circle right here. It goes all the way around. It's insane. Like I swear to God, I can't. Can I see it here? Hold on, because I'm gonna run late. I see it in the light sometimes. Like it's darker. Like right here when I go in the mirror, it's like right here. You see that little thing? It's like a backwards triangle, bro. You see it, right? Look, right here. Boom, boom, and boom. You see that shit, right? You see it? It's a fucking triangle lump in my forehead, right there, bro. You can see it. Yeah. So I'm telling you, like that's why I know, like I'm not of this earth, and I've had dreams where I visited my family members that I went into a spaceship area. They had like the Star Trek foreheads, and I was like, "Hi," and we were hugging and shit. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. That's why I told you stop denying. Yo, I think you're gonna for this week. I want you to connect to your Starseed family, the ones who are like working on the ones who are like healers and like those connections you have to your Starseed family. I want you to work on connecting to them more this week. That's what you should do. Mm. Go lay down and meditate. And when you hear Pleiadian or Syrian, don't ignore it. Oh, these are just my own thoughts. No, no, no. Get into the deep meditation. Don't start asking the questions until you clear your mind, relax, and then start saying, like, I'm gonna ask a series of questions. If you could just answer them for me. And what you get right away. So when I meditate, I'll close my eyes. I want to know about certain things. Sometimes they won't tell me. It's because I'm not supposed to know. So like if I'm wanting to know something about like this or money or something, then they're like not saying nothing. It's because they're like, bitch, we need to surprise you. Shut up, But then there's other things